So we're going to get hands-on with R1 just to see the capabilities that DeepSeek put out there. But let's talk about it first if you aren't fully aware of the significance of this. So DeepSeek R1, this is a comparison of the 32 billion parameter models, the top model and whatnot, against the O1. Now, why is this funny? Why is there so much irony in this? The fact that OpenAI, the name Open, was originally intended to be an open source nonprofit company. That was the original intent between Elon Musk and Sam Altman. Elon got ousted because he didn't like what Altman was doing. And now you can see here that if you want to use the most advanced reasoning model that OpenAI has available, you get limited access here on the mini model. But if you want full unlimited access, you're talking a $200 a month subscription. So a company that open sources something with comparable benchmarks or exceeding, like in math and software engineering benchmarks, it's a little funny. But I think with Project Stargate being announced under the Trump administration, they're going to be okay. If just quickly, $500 billion investment and starting out with $100 billion for immediate deployment in the state of Texas to build advanced AI infrastructure. But enough of that. We'll go in and see here. What are we actually looking at? So I've got this local RAG model put up. I've loaded up some documents, but let's just see first of all, if I default to like an original Meta Llama model and I say, how many R's are in the word strawberry? It's going to think there are 3 R's. Simple, just a singular output, very common, but if I want to go to the DeepSeek model, and this is a 7 billion parameter model, how many R's are in strawberry? It's going to take me through this whole chain of thought reasoning, and it's going through reinforcement learning, and you're going to be able to see that it's going to spit out the word strawberry contains 3 letter R's. And yeah, sure. It is a lot to be outputted there. But there's a rationale. Like around the whole idea of responsible AI, we want transparency and we want to be able to see the chain of thought reasoning, what's going on. And the fact that it uses reinforcement learning to continually update its output is really interesting for things like RAG models, retrieval augmented generation, the ability to add documents to a repository that the model can then rely upon to answer questions. So if I go here, you can see I've uploaded like pricing models, DeepSeek R1's paper, and then things about Project Stargate. So if I enable the fact that it's going to go to my documents, I want to say, tell me about Project Stargate. And the way I got this set up is just to be able to point to documents and whatnot. But you can see here, based on what it provided, here's what I could find. Project Stargate appears to be a massive investment, Donald Trump, and sure, this is a good enough output based on what Meta has provided in their Llama model. It's been my default model. Absolutely love it. But let's go back to the DeepSeek model here and see what it puts out. Tell me about Project Stargate. Okay, so I need to figure out, this is really interesting. So a lot of individuals that are utilizing DeepSeek already out of the box, or even those that were using just OpenAI's O1 reasoning model and that they were paying for it, found that there's a bit of a personality. Like if you read through the text, so it starts off with kind of like what a person you spoke to would say. Okay, so I need to figure out what Project Stargate is. Let's start by looking at the information provided. First, there are mentions of Trump announcing $100 billion data center project called Stargate, yada, yada. But then it says like, wait, so Project Stargate has both a fictional and a real counterpart. In the context you provided, it's mostly about Trump's announcement involving OpenAI, which may not be directly related to the MIT project. In January 2025, AI announcement, yada, yada. While there's confusion in the information provided, Project Stargate may refer to either the financial system, the real world. So it's a little complex that of the output, but you can see the whole chain of thought reasoning. And the idea is that as things get more complex, the ability to have a reasoning model to go through, like, let's go back to here and say like another comparison. Let's go back to the Llama model and just be like, give me a detailed, let's try this. Write a detailed policy around responsible AI. Make sure that it covers misinformation, bias, and infrastructure. Let's try that. And again, this is the Llama model. Responsible AI purpose is responsible AI. This policy covers the entire life cycle of AI systems, AI technologies, principles, transparency, fairness, accountability. And it's pretty good. The responsible AI policy must be reviewed to ensure. Now let's do the same thing with DeepSeek. And again, this is the 7 billion parameter model. I did not download the 8 billion just because I have a 3090 in there, and just scaling laws and wanting to have better output than potentially the better performance or the better outputs that 8 billion parameter could give. That's what I sacrificed. Scalability, bias mitigation. And I think here, when it's doing more of like policy, things that require more reasoning rather than just straight up RAG modeling, it performs out of the box way better. Even anecdotally for me, when I'm utilizing it for my default LLM for a RAG architecture, the ability for it to further rationale the retrieval process and then which documents are right and what the output should be, I am already a huge super fan of it. And then we go back and let's just look at what others are doing with it. So this is a great thread. It's been out for 24 hours, what individuals are doing. So it's outperforming certain benchmarks. Even here, it's distilled into different models. So it's been distilled into the Llama 8 billion parameter model. I have personally not had the time to experiment with these different ones. And overall, the methodology, like here, DeepSeek matches O1 performance at 25 to 30x cheaper price. So that's something that is incredibly important when a lot of individuals are talking about return on investment of utilizing something like generative AI, specifically an LLM. So the ability, if we go back here, to get the outputs, I'm sure there's some way that I can measure power. I could just pull up and just have some sort of monitoring on my system, but this is supposed to be cheaper computationally than this, even using like a meta model, which is vitally important. Might be one of the most important things out there. So overall, really interesting that DeepSeek. There's also a really good Fireship video that I'll put a link in the description that I encourage you to watch. I'm big fan of that channel. But overall, this I think is going to become my default. Short, rambles a little bit, but I really enjoy the transparency and being able to read the chain of thought for the outputs. Transparency is a big thing, especially around a lot of the regulatory requirements that have been put in the EU and a number of things. How do we explain the outputs? That way we as humans, being within the process, can then use the outputs responsibly and confidently.